Thoughts can change your life with me, Reverend Lee. So today we'll explore, what does it mean to live equanimously? Have you heard that word before? I love the sound of that word, equanimous, equanimously. What it means is to live in a state of equanimity. Still confusing? It's to live in a state of balance. It's to live in the state of being the observer. The observer sees all sides to a situation. It doesn't see it from one perspective. It sees it from all perspectives. So when you think about that, in order to see something from all perspectives, you have to take away judgment, don't you? So if you take away judgment and you're looking at a situation in perfect balance, you're seeing that situation how? As love, because love is the absence of judgment. And being in a totally balanced state is the state of love. Because if I look in the mirror and I look at Lee, I look at him from an equanimous perspective, I see Lee is equally challenged and supported. I see Lee as in perfect balance. Perfect balance from the scientific standpoint represents the state of homeostasis. What happens in homeostasis? The body naturally is healthy. It heals in a state of homeostasis. When the body is not in homeostasis, it's out of balance. And normally what throws us out of balance? Stress. What brings stress? Judgment. Do you see how it's all interconnected, all intertied? Stress and judgment go hand in hand. If there's no judgment, can there be stress? Good question. But here's the key thing. Can you live all the time in a state of equanimity? Can you live equanimously in every moment? Well, no. No, it's a simple answer. The answer is no. Then you say, well, why not? Well, the answer is because we have a body and we have an ego. And the body and the ego experience life through contrast. So if we were in a state of equanimity all the time, we wouldn't be able to experience life. And if you really break it down, isn't that why we're here? To continue to create and experience a greater, ever expanding life? And the more we create, the more we get to experience, the more we get to experience, the more we want to create. As long as we're aware, we're conscious. A lot of people are doing this unconsciously. And it's not that good for them because they don't understand. They don't understand they have a mind, and that mind produces a thought atmosphere, and that thought atmosphere creates experience. It's called the law of attraction, the law of cause and effect, the law of reciprocity, the law of giving and receiving, the law of balance. You see, it's all the same law. Call it whatever you want. But here's the thing about that law. There's no judgment in it. It doesn't care what you believe. It gives you what you believe. That's why it's personal to you. Some people say, well, Lee, this law, it's impersonal. It doesn't care about me. It doesn't look out for my well-being. It doesn't change what I'm thinking. No, it doesn't. Because if it did, you wouldn't be free. But you are free. And free means you have the ability to take and put your focus on wherever you choose. And the law gives you whatever you choose to focus on. So the law is indeed personal from the standpoint it responds exactly to the nature of your thought. Your experience of any situation is a result of your thought atmosphere. Notice I said your experience, and I did not say what happens to you. Sometimes living in a world with 8 billion people and all the animals, all the weather, all the circumstances and that, we don't have control as to the actual what happens. but we do have control how we react, how we respond, how we feel about it. The question is, someone said to me, well, my partner got up and left me. Oh, yeah? Well, I don't want him to leave me. Oh, yeah? But don't they have free choice? Doesn't your partner have free choice? Don't you have free choice? Here's what I know about relationships. The purpose of a relationship is to support and grow each other, to share, and to have fun. Pretty simple. Support, grow, share, and have fun. And if in the eyes of one of the partners in a relationship, this is no longer the case, the relationship doesn't have a valid meaning. It doesn't serve that person. It may serve one, but in a relationship, it's got to serve both. So if it's not serving both, then you've got to let it go. You've got to see, oh, this relationship was in balance. It is in balance. It's just not serving me. The relationships I have in my life are relationships that support, grow, allow me to share, and most particularly have fun. Gang, when you're living in an equanimous state, there's no fun. When you're living in a equanimous state, there's no pain, there's no suffering. You're in a state of perfect balance. You just are. So going to that state in meditation, or being able to walk in a meditation and go into that state of balance, that's a recharge. That's a reboot. That's powerful as can be. But rest assured, you'll come out of it. Because in the world that we live in, which is a magnificent world, we're here to experience life. I love my life. Do you love your life? Every morning I start my day with meditation to reboot, to clear the canvas of my life. It's like in 50 First Dates. The father of Drew Barrymore, every night, he and the brother paint the room white. And when she wakes up in the morning, she has a clear canvas to paint. That's what we do every day. We come into an equanimous state, we clear the canvas, we come out of the state, and we paint our day. Question is, what are you going to paint today? Be conscious, choose wisely, ask your heart, choose love. Make it a great day, everyone. Know that you are loved. Aloha.